Now, alcohol is the most abused drug known to humankind.
I am Professor Ryan Blumenthal, forensic pathologist, and this is Lessons for the Living. What can be said about alcohol? The festive season is nearly upon us. There are several quotes which I need to mention when it comes to alcohol. Number one, if you are drinking the finest plonk to plonk out of a crystal goblet, or if you're drinking the cheapest alcohol out of a brown paper bag, do not fool yourself. Alcohol is alcohol. There are no good alcoholics and there are no bad alcoholics. There are simply alcoholics. What is an alcoholic? Is it someone that drinks more than your own doctor, you may ask? To be an alcoholic, you have to fulfill what is known as the CAGE criteria. C-A-G-E. The C stands for cut down. Do you ever feel that you have to cut down on the amount of alcohol that you drink? The A stands for annoyed. Do you get annoyed if people tell you that you drink too much? The G stands for guilt. Do you ever feel guilty that you're drinking too much? And the E stands for eye opener. Do you need an eye opener in the morning? If you fulfill many of these criteria, you should consider alcoholism
as the diagnosis. Now, my old prof taught me, do not buy alcohol as a gift for your friends and family. You could be fostering alcoholism. Now, alcohol is the most abused drug known to humankind. Most of my forensic cases have alcohol on board. Alcohol has been around for centuries. It was termed al-kuhl by the Arabs. It comes from the word guhlu, which means to ferment. Some underground stuff about alcohol, which I think may be of interest to know. So the legal limit is about 50 milligrams per 100 mils of alcohol in blood. But what happens if you keep drinking alcohol? So at about 50 milligrams per 100 mils, you get loquaciousness, progressive loss of inhibitions, laughter, and some sensory disturbance. De Quincey said, sobriety masketh man. Most people are sober and this is how they act, but when you give alcohol to someone, it takes the brakes off and their real persona comes to the fore. As you keep drinking and as the blood alcohol levels go up, you get different types of signs. When you hit 200 milligrams per 100 mils alcohol in the blood, you get obvious drunkenness, nausea, staggering gait. When you go up to 200 to 300 milligrams per 100 mils alcohol in the blood, you get stupor, vomiting, and possibly coma. And if you hit over the 350 milligrams per 100 mils alcohol in the blood mark, there's a very big chance of dying. And we have seen people die from drinking whole bottles of high-spirited alcohol. Now, how does alcohol break down? Alcohol breaks down in the body at a set rate, and that rate is about 15 milligrams per 100 mils per hour, no matter who you are. There's no way to get sober quicker. Alcohol breaks down in your liver, and the general reaction is alcohol, acetaldehyde, acetic acid, water, and carbon dioxide. There are several enzymes which help down this breakdown process. Number one is alcohol dehydrogenase. Another one is NAD, which is a coenzyme which accepts hydrogen atoms, and catalase. There's no quick way to become sober. Garage pies aren't going to work. All these magic hangover recipes is not going to work. Unfortunately, you break down alcohol at a set rate. This you need to understand. Incidentally, sometimes we get a dead body and they've got high alcohol levels. You need to understand that decomposition can raise the blood alcohol levels in a dead body. And that level can raise by 150 milligrams every 24 hours. So postmortem decomposition can create alcohol in the body itself. So your body can produce alcohol after death. So some final words of wisdom regarding alcohol. Number one, it is a social drink, and I'm not going to dissuade people from not drinking. However, I will say this. If you're going to drink, drink till mellow and then stop. Please do not go past the mellow phase. Do not drink and drive.
Subscribe for greater insights into humanity. Lessons for the living from the autopsy table.
Voila.